Today I'm going to show you how to make potatoes au gratin in the toaster oven. And of course I'm taking this recipe from my Pop It in the Toaster Oven cookbook. I have made this many times. It is always really tasty. And what I write about with this potatoes au gratin recipe is the potatoes are rich tasting but low in fat. I have adopted a traditional recipe for the toaster oven to meet the contemporary standards of less fat and more flavor. So I have taken an original recipe and with a lot of fat in it, a lot of butter, a lot of cream, and changed it to lower fat ingredients. And every time I've made this recipe, I'm amazed how rich tasting it is. Is this recipe easy? Yeah. It's just a matter of, like so many of the recipes in my cookbook, putting all the ingredients together, putting it in a baking dish, popping it in the toaster oven, and walking away and doing something else until it's done. Okay, so while the toaster oven is heating up to 400 degrees, I'm going to show you what the mixture ingredients are. And that would be half a cup of fat-free, half and half, a quarter of a cup of non-fat plain yogurt, right there. Then there's 2 tablespoons of margarine here, 2 tablespoons of unbleached flour here. There's 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, and there is a quarter of a cup of shredded low-fat mozzarella cheese. That's all the mixture ingredients. Now I'm going to put all of these mixture ingredients in a blender and process it till smooth. So here's the non-fat plain yogurt, the fat-free half and half, shredded mozzarella cheese, Parmesan cheese, margarine, unbleached flour, the powdered garlic, and then I'm going to add to taste probably, I think, a quarter of a teaspoon of salt, and I'm going to put some freshly ground pepper. So all of the ingredients are in the blender, and now I'm just going to blend it till smooth. Just a regular cake pan. This is 9 by 9 by 2 inches, 1.5 inches, and you can use an 8 by 8 if you have one, or a casserole dish about 1 quart size would do it. And I'm just going to pour that nice smooth mixture. Now I have here 2 cups of peeled, diced, and they're finely diced because I want to make sure they get done in the cooking time that I need, potatoes. Now this is a little variation on the recipe. The recipe in the cookbook actually calls for a half a cup of chopped onion and then a tablespoon of fresh chives, fresh or frozen chives. But I had some scallions that I wanted to use, so this is about a half a cup of scallions, finely chopped, and I think they will be a good addition. And then it says a quarter of a teaspoon of paprika, and I'm just going to sprinkle that paprika right in there. And then I'm going to mix everything around. Okay, now you can see that everything is mixed thoroughly. The potatoes and the mixture are mixed. And I'm so inspired. This is not in the recipe in the cookbook, but I think that this would be a nice addition too. And then I'm just sprinkling the top with some of the grated Parmesan cheese. Wow, that looks great. Now I'm going to cover the pan with aluminum foil. The potatoes are going to go into the toaster oven I'm going to set the timer for 40 minutes. And after 40 minutes, I'm going to uncover it, and I'm going to check to make sure that the potatoes are done. And just a little poke with a fork here tells me that the potatoes are well cooked. One thing that I'm going to do that is not in this recipe is I'm going to put this back into the oven, which is still at 400, just for a few minutes more and just brown the top a little bit. I think I'll give it like maybe 8 to 10. So that was 8 minutes at 400 uncovered, and I got a really nice, I don't know if you can see it here, but there's a nice crisp edge around here, and actually the cheese has toasted up very nicely. So let's see what would be good with these gratin potatoes. How about baked Cornish game hen or string beans? All right, so let's try these gratin potatoes. And if you thought potatoes were uninteresting, I would definitely give this recipe a try. They are full of flavor. What is the flavor? A little oniony, garlicky, cheesy for sure, and there's a nice sort of toasted potato taste to this. 40 minutes, and if you want to do 8 minutes worth of just toasting the top a little bit, I have to say that I think the Parmesan cheese is a really nice addition to this. Next time around, maybe with my cookbook, I will write that into my recipes.